first thing anyone needs to update before applying to a new job. But how many of us really put in the time it takes to make a good resume? Well, having worked in managerial positions in 2 of my previous roles, I've come across some really bad resumes. So I thought of making this video in order to share 5 things you need to remember before updating your resume. Your resume is a reflection of you. So obviously the recruiters and hiring managers are going to judge your ability based on your resume. So try to make it as organized as possible. Take this example, the left one versus the right one. Obviously the right one looks better, doesn't it? Nobody has the time to read 3-4 pager resumes. So as far as possible, try to make a 1-pager resume. If at all you have a lot to talk about your previous experiences, then try to have the maximum content on the first page. Recruiters and managers don't have the time to go through verbose essays about your work experiences. They want to know the impact you made in your past experiences. So try to add some numbers that demonstrate the impact. Many people wonder what they could possibly add in terms of numbers. Not everyone's job can be measured in terms of numbers. So even if you were a part of a team that contributed to say 5% of a company's revenue, then do mention it in your resume. Therefore, it is important to talk to people in your team. Try to understand what your team contributed to the company. Take out some numbers because they are really going to help your resume stand out. Include the right keywords and skills in your resume. Nowadays, all applications are done via online platforms, and most of these platforms use applicant tracking systems. What they do is try to pass your resume for the most relevant keywords and skills in order to show the most relevant searches for recruiters. How to find the right set of keywords and skills? Simply find top 3 to 4 job descriptions of the profile you are applying for. Go through the job description, find the skills and keywords that they have mentioned, and try to include most of them in your resume. This way, there's a higher probability that your resume is going to appear in the top searches. Also, don't forget to include the softer aspects of your job. For example, you may include that you are a person who believes in collaboration, teamwork, someone who's good in communication skills. Unless you are a designer, do not make your resume full of colors or design elements. Also, don't do extraordinary things like adding your photograph to your CV. It is not at all common in India. You do not want to stand out for things that don't really matter. Well, the list doesn't end here. There are many more minor tweaks and changes you can do to polish your resume further. However, the ones we just discussed are utterly non-negotiable in today's job market. Did you find the tips we shared today useful? Do let us know in the comments below. I'll be coming up with more useful videos in the coming weeks. So don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon for timely notifications. See you next time.